Today from Riverfront Stadium, it's the San Diego Chargers versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Hello, everybody. This is Charlie Jones. Lynn Dawson. Cincinnati has won the toss. They'll be receiving. Benerska kicking off for the San Diego Chargers. Cleotha Montgomery, the deep back on the return. Outside the 30 to the 32, maybe the 33-yard line. The offense for the Cincinnati Bengals with Ken Anderson at quarterback, Archie Griffin and Charles Alexander the running backs. Isaac Curtis is back, and the other receivers are Don Bass and Dan Ross. And that offensive line, they've got problems on the right side as Blair Bush, the center, Max Montoya, and Mike Wilson all have injuries. It'll be Fred Dean, Gary Johnson, Louis Kelcher, Leroy Jones. You'll see all kinds of changes due to injuries. The linebackers, Preston Horn and Lowe, and the secondary, Williams, Buchanan, Edwards, and Shaw. Pat McAnally will be kicking to Mike Fuller, who's at the 10-yard line. Not that much of a breeze. It's blocked. Big break for the Chargers. San Diego will come up with the football. Clift, I believe, is the man who recovered it. Let's see who made the block.
Take a look there. Two men involved on the kicker. McAnally trying to make the kick, but he didn't have a chance to get that punt off because when you come directly up the middle, what they should have done right here, a couple of the Chargers should have thrown blocks. You're going to take a look at it once again.
51 is Woodrow Lowe.
Yes, straight up in the kicker's face. Didn't have a chance to get the punt off.
With Dan Fouts, John Capoletti, Clarence Williams scheduled to start, but Mike Thomas will also be there. Joyner, Jefferson, and Winslow, great wide receivers, 1, 2, 3 in the AFC, and there's the offensive line. Headed for the end zone is number 22, Mike Thomas. Try and tack on one more out of the hole of Mike Fuller. And it is good. So very quickly, the score is San Diego 7 and Cincinnati nothing. 12:40 time remaining, first quarter. Because the Chargers scored so quickly. Here's that front three, and they are all #1 draft choices. Edwards, Whitley, and Browner. The linebackers, Dinkle, Leclerc, Cameron, and Williams. And in the secondary, Griffin, Riley, Geron, and Bright. Down in 3. Fouts also has 19 touchdown passes, which leads the National League.
Oh, yes.
It is caught on a rebound. Juggled by the first receiver, and then Kellen Winslow pulls it down 40 yards. And it is good. Benerska from 40 yards away. And so it is San Diego 10 and Cincinnati nothing. We'll be back with the kickoff. Deacon Turner now in the backfield with Alexander. Anderson scrambles. He's in trouble, and he will be sacked. San Diego now with 4 down linemen and 4 linebackers. Fumble on the sack. Turner is hit from 43 yards away, so he's within his range. Steve Kreider is holding. Hits the upright, it is no good. And a first down. Into the end zone, touchdown. Kellen Winslow, his 7th touchdown reception of the year. And Dan Fouts is now thrown a touchdown pass in 18 straight regular season games. Dan Fouts really spreads out the defense, and he really fires that ball between 2 defensive men to Winslow, the tight end, who's done an outstanding job so far in this ball game. And he must have been a basketball player, Charlie, because he can get up and dunk it over. 80-yard drive, 9 plays, extra point by Benerska is good. So the Chargers, after having their backs to the wall deep in their own territory, drive 80 yards. They take control of the game, 17-0. They are, I think, going to be a bump and run over here on Isaac Curtis. starts in motion. This is finally his third touchdown pass on the year. Edwards is 7, and we're in the third quarter with that score. All alone downfield is Helen Winslow. Winslow is 6'5", 252, but he has great speed. Out of Grambling, he was drafted as a defensive back.
Well, that's his next career after just keep playing offense.
Now takes pressure. Unbelievable reception. John Jefferson does it again. His 9th touchdown of the year. 77-yard drive in 8 plays.
Charlie, even the people here can't believe this. They're applauding this great one-handed catch by John Jefferson. And he keeps his feet in bounds. Fantastic catch. It looked like almost that Mouse was throwing the ball away. And Jefferson came up with a super catch.
Bounce that pressure. I thought he was throwing it away. But Jefferson said no, and he pulled it down. Benerska adds the point after. It's San Diego 24, Cincinnati 7, 7:49 left to go. Third quarter, Jefferson stars again.
For Blair Bush, the center, they're switching. Snap at left hand.
Third 9, 3 wide receivers. Curtis, intercepted. Dodgers have the ball. Number 44 is Pete Shaw with the interception. His second of the year. Matt Montoya made the tackle. But Pete Shaw with the interception. Curtis was looking over both shoulders.
I don't think he saw the football. A lot of pressure by Louis Kelcher, number 74. Looking, see right now that Curtis was looking both ways to try to locate the ball. That is a sunspot over there that Curtis was looking into. But the thing about it is that number 44, Pete Shaw, he saw it.
Third down and 6. 4-man rush. 5 in the secondary for the Bengals. Looping behind his head and all alone is John Jefferson. His second touchdown of the ball game. And he now has 10, and that is the most for a wide receiver in the National Football League, and he's stuck behind Brian Hicks.
They had a blitz against Bounce that time. Bounce read the blitz. He had Jefferson going straight up top. No one was even there. You can take a look right there. Jefferson all by himself. I don't know what happened to the defensive back. It had to be a mix-up in the coverage because the one man that you don't want to turn loose with nobody on is John Jefferson.
Benerska splits the upright. And so the Chargers have taken command in the third quarter. San Diego 31 and Cincinnati 7. Anderson is sacked. Third sack of the ball game for the Chargers. Isaac Curtis in motion. Dawson is sacked. 40 wide receivers here. Down the far side, it's intercepted. Pete Shaw. No, he stepped down at the 19-yard line. Pete Shaw's second interception, but 2 running backs. But Thompson will be throwing. Takes a little play action. Throws back on his screens and Deacon Turner. Turner the 10. Touchdown of half to go. We'll be back with the onside kick in a moment.
Looping it.
Fair catch is called for at the 45-yard line. Second and 5. From the San Diego 44. It's intercepted. John Bass had a hand on it, knocked away. The Chargers have the ball. Cincinnati says that's fine with me, and they will just let the clock run out. So the San Diego Chargers come away with a victory. They return home to host Denver. Cincinnati will be at Oakland. That's the final. 31-14, Chargers win.
The outstanding receiver on the day had to be the brilliant second-year tight end of the Chargers, Kellen Winslow. He caught 9 passes, a career-high 153 yards at Riverfront Stadium as the Chargers submerged the Bengals. This one down the left side was good for 29 yards. This is a big kid cutting the mold of Casper and Francis, and he is a deep threat. In addition, this was another one, that for a touchdown. And right now, Winslow will give you an evidence of his leaping ability. What a day Kellen had. Then, the catch of the day, and this was incredible, by the great John Jefferson, number 83 of the same Chargers team. Watch closely. You'll see him make a one-handed grab as he brings the football down from on high, in against his body, touchdown. And that had to be the catch of the day.